Hi, guys, welcome back. So, this is going to be a collective reading. And on this reading, we're going to ask what is no longer for your highest good. So, let's get started. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective. What is no longer for their highest good, Spirit? Okay, you got your Six of Air, Six of Water, Four of Water, Ace of Earth, you got Patience, Nine of Earth. Wow, overall energy, 10 of Fire. So this one is very, very straightforward from Spirit, you guys. What they're actually showing me about what is it that is no longer for your highest good is definitely related to your past with the Six of Water, okay? Because they're really encouraging you guys to move forward, to look ahead, to move towards a brand new beginning. So, what is no longer serving you or is not really for your highest good anymore, it's something from your past that is not really making you happy. So, we're definitely going to be using, terms that are very general here. So, this is a collective reading, whatever that is for you guys, okay? Anything that is not making you happy anymore. Anything that is not bringing up a lot of feelings of inspiration, motivation, satisfaction, okay? For some of you, what is no longer for your highest good, it's definitely had something to do with some baggages from the past that is really draining you, that is really making you feel exhausted. And oh my gosh, look at this. You got the devil card as well. So for some of you, it can be something that is really toxic for you as well. Something that is actually, depleting your energy, whatever that is for you, since this is a collective reading. It can be an actual person. It can be, a toxic job, whatever that is. But definitely what they're actually showing me here for you guys about what's no longer serving you or what is no longer for your highest good, it's something from your past that is not bringing about a lot of happiness, a lot of satisfaction, a lot of freedom as well. That's also what I'm picking up. Anything that is making you feel off balance. That's another message that's coming through. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. All right, Spirit, what is no longer for their highest good? Okay, you got your Page of Wands. Increase. Oh, yes, look at this. You got the Six of Swords in reverse. And it says here, healing begins. Okay. So here's what I'm seeing for the collective. For some of you, what is no longer for your highest good, it's definitely something to do with what you're used to doing that is not bringing about passion for you anymore. Okay, that was so strong. In which some of you are already feeling it. You're feeling as if that you're just doing this because, I'm supposed to do it. But it's not like you're really in love with what you're doing. You're not feeling very charged up. You're not feeling inspired with whatever this is. It can relate to your job. It can relate to your hobby. Okay. Whatever this is. But there's definitely that strong message for the collective that it's related to something that is not bringing about passion, happiness for you. And some of you with the Six of Swords in reverse, you're still kind of like still trapped. to the past, okay? Because remember, you got the Six of Cups earlier. So that's why I said earlier that it is most definitely related to your past. And this is a time for you to move forward, okay? This is a time for you to look ahead. Let's pull up more. This is quite interesting. What else, Spirit? What is no longer for the collective's highest good? Okay, you got Waking the Lion. Yeah, look at that. Patience. Interesting, because you got the Patience card earlier, if I'm not mistaken. And then Victory. Okay. So based on these three cards, I'm hearing two messages, okay? I feel that some of your guides are really trying to nudge you. But it seems to me that maybe it's hard, really, for some of you to either accept it or you're still trying to fight for it. But always remember, when something is no longer for your highest good, that no matter how much you try, or no matter how much you try to make things work, but all the more that you try to make it work, all the more that you try to force, there you go, that's the term I'm looking for, force things, and nothing is happening, that could be a sign that this is no longer for your highest good, that you're being led towards a different direction, okay? Something that would bring about more happiness for you, something that would even bring about more success or victory into your life. Because sometimes when we kind of like think that, oh, this is it. This is what I want. This is what's going to make me happy. All right. We try to stick to it. We try to fight for it. Not realizing that there's something far more better than what you think is really good for you. Another message that's coming through is that some of you are waiting patiently for something, which is why some of the collective watching this video is feeling trapped because they're still holding on to the past. Either you're waiting for someone to come back, you're waiting for something to happen, and this is preventing you from moving forward or looking ahead. That's also what I'm getting here. Let's try to pull it more. Oh my gosh, you got patience. This is the third time you got the keyword patience, okay? But if you notice, you keep on getting it in reverse. And I said the third time because this is the first time you got the word patience. And this is the Temperance card, okay? And Temperance card is also a patience card. And then you got this, all right? And you got another patience card. So yeah, for some of you, what is no longer serving you for your highest good? It's you either being impatient, okay? So maybe this is actually a wake-up call for some of the collective to learn how to become much more patient, or for you to release or to let go of the control of the outcome, okay? Instead, to be in the flow and to trust that everything is going to be revealed in perfect timing. Because again, it says here, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So since this is a general reading, it's not to say that you're waiting for nothing, but I'll be very honest, for some of you, that's what I'm hearing, which is why some of the collective are feeling stuck or trapped because they kept on holding on to something from the past, waiting for something to happen, instead of realizing that there's a different path out there that I can actually look into instead of, waiting or putting my life on hold on something, right? Others of you, it's the need to control the situation. That's also what is no longer for your highest good. and to trust that everything will happen according to divine order or in perfect timing. Let's try to pull up another card. Okay, you got diligence. Time for a nap. Oh, wow. Okay. So with these two cards, I'm more of like getting a message for the collective. So your guides, your spiritual team is saying, don't be too hard on yourself, okay? They're wanting for you to give yourself a break with this time for a nap. Because maybe you are kind of like, yeah, exhausting all of your energy on something, okay? Not to say that you should stop pursuing that for some of you, but don't try to force everything. That's more of like what I'm hearing. They wanted you to take the time to give yourself a break, all right, to recharge. That's also what I'm seeing here. Another message that's coming through is your guys are kind of like saying that it is really, necessary for you to look at your situation from a different angle. Maybe it's hard for you to see, why is this happening? Okay, why is it not working for me? But if you try to take a step back, then maybe you can see a bigger picture of things or of your situations, just like with this bird over here. Okay. Wow. This is very straightforward. Let's pull up another one. Yeah, see, you got rest and rejuvenate. I was just talking about that. I can't believe it. Because maybe, for the collective, since I got that strong message from Spirit that some of you are really forcing things, that you're becoming, really, really tired and really burdened by something. It's really making you feel depleted. This is a time, all right, for you to take a break. Because that's not for your highest good. That's not going to help you to get to where you wanted to be. All right. Because again, this is a collective reading. I'm getting mixture of messages. For some of you guys, it's hard for you to accept that it is what it is. And it's about time for you to move forward or to look towards a different direction. Others of you, it's not to say that you should give up on it, but you have to honor, divine timing, let's just say. Others of you, this is a time for you to take a step back, to rest. All right. And when you're actually fully recharged, that's why you got rest and rejuvenate, which is crazy, because that's exactly what we were talking about when I saw this time for a nap. Then there you go. You're ready. Okay. But for now, for some of you guys, you're really being encouraged to take some rest. Okay. Because by forcing yourself, by being so hard on yourself, that's not going to help you. That is even going to make things a lot more difficult, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? But just be patient. Since you got a lot of patience keyword, some of you, they really are just encouraging for you to be patient with whatever this is that you're aiming for or whatever it is that you've been manifesting. But for now, take some time for yourself, all right? Take a breather. Because some of you are really feeling exhausted, I tell you that, or feeling anxious and tired and unfocused. So your guides, your angels, your spiritual team is really wanting for you to be gentle with yourself, not to be too hard or harsh on yourself. No wonder your overall energy earlier, it's the 10 of fire or 10 of wands. Okay? All right, let's try to pull up another card. Okay, what is this? Are you kidding me? It says, don't let your past hold you back. What did I tell you at the very start of this reading, right? Remember I said that, because I'm going to put it in a very general way, since this is a collective reading, that it had something to do with your past. whatever that is, that's not making you happy anymore, or it's stressing you out, or it's putting you in a very low vibrational state, whatever that is for you guys, but it's definitely related to your past. So that's why your guides are saying, don't let your past hold you back. It's time to look ahead. It's time to move forward. Okay? Wow. I love how straightforward this reading is. Okay, what else, Spirit? What does the collective needed to do? What is no longer for their highest good? Okay, education. So I feel that your guides or the angels wanted you to learn instead. Okay, that's what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to learn from your situation. Now, if this is something related to your past, because it says here, don't let your past hold you back, what your guides are saying, just learn from the past. It's not to say that you have to, keep yourself stuck over the past or to put your life on hold just because of what has transpired in your past, okay? Learn from it instead. But there's actually a new direction or a new path waiting for some of you, okay? But maybe it's hard for you to see it because your focus is mostly, towards the past. That's also what I'm hearing. Let's see, what else? What is no longer for the collective's highest good? Okay, change. All right. That's quite interesting. So maybe there's something about, yeah, the inability to adapt to some changes, all right? The inability to accept things as they are. Resistance to changes is also what I'm hearing very strongly right now. Okay. All right. You got hidden. And it says wisdom. So I'm getting here that there is a message for the collective that, some things may not make sense right now. Why is this happening? I can't understand. Maybe you wanted to find some answers, you wanted to uncover the truth. But then again, that's why I got the patience card. Things will be revealed to you in time. That's also what I'm hearing. It may be hard for you to understand or grasp what is going on. Okay? But trust me, what your guides are saying, that it will be revealed to you in time. But sometimes you really got to honor or trust the process. Now, if there are some major changes happening in your situation, especially that you got this card change, just trust that everything is happening for your highest good, even though it may appear really, bad or negative for you. But sooner or later, things would actually make sense. Okay? Let's try to pull up another card. Oh, yeah, look at that. You got the Nature Gaia card, and it says, respect the beauty of your body as you respect Mother Earth. Remain connected to nature. You're being protected. So I feel that I'm going to get the message that says you're being protected, all right? Because based on this card change, some of the collective or the viewers watching this collective reading, maybe there's something going on in your life in which it's hard for you to accept things as they are, or you're not really prepared for this, sudden change that has occurred in your life recently. But what your guys are saying is that it may not make sense right now, but sooner or later, you would become to realize that you're just being protected. Okay? For instance, this is just an example. And I tell you, I have witnessed this many times to other people that they would personally tell me, wow, I'm so glad that I didn't end up with that person. In the past, that person was so obsessed, okay, with that romantic interest. And she's very stubborn, which is only normal. She's very stubborn. She is still holding on to the connection, all right, believing that this is the right person for her and that this person really loves, her, but only to find out eventually that she wasted her time, and that she also found out that that person was not even, feeling the same way about her. And that person even treated her in a very disrespectful way. And yeah, I feel that's also why, sometimes we have to also understand that if a relationship, let's just say, or a job is not really working anymore, or is not really happening in a way that is aligned to what we want, it's because that you're being led towards a different direction, because that is no longer for your highest good. That is not going to make you happy. You may think that this is what you need. You may think that this is what's going to make you happy. But always remember that the universe knows what you really need. So I feel some of the viewers watching this collective reading needed to hear that, okay? Just trust that you're just being protected. Even though it's very painful, because we see here this lady crying, it's very painful and heartbreaking for you. It's hard for you to understand or grasp why all of these things are happening. But again, trust me, this is actually for your highest good. And they're hoping that you're going to be learning from your past instead, okay? So let's try to pull up another card here. And then we're just going to be pulling up some messages or random messages, since this reading is not an uber long one. It's just a collective reading, okay? Heal away addictions. Oh, okay. So for some of you, what is no longer serving you for your highest good, it had something to do with addictions, okay? And it says here, it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So again, it can be anything with this addiction keyword, all right? Whatever that is for you guys, because this is a general reading. It can be, some food that you're eating that are not really, good for you, that is going to pose, health risk for you. It can be, behavior, because it says here it's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire, right? So again, some of you would resonate with this. What is no longer for your highest good, it could be addictions. And if you needed help, you can just call upon Archangel Raphael to help you to heal away those addictions. Let's try to pull it more. Okay. You got idleness. And we see here this image of a turtle. Turtle, by the way. Then we have reflection. Okay. So yeah, well, this one is very self-explanatory with the idleness, okay? That's also not, for your highest good anymore. Maybe you're not realizing with this reflection card that you're actually putting your life on hold, and you're being encouraged by your spiritual team to embrace the energy of inspiration, to be motivated, to do things that would uplift you, to do things that would help you grow as an individual, to explore, kind of like the Page of Wands energy, okay? Having the ability, to seek out opportunities, possibilities, to try out new things instead of being fixed at something, all right, or allowing yourself to be trapped in a situation that you know deep down is not growing or it's not helping you to grow as an individual. Okay. So, yeah, I got the reflection. And so, your guides, your ancestors are hoping that you would open to reflect upon these things. Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to be pulling up some random messages for the collective from your guides or your spiritual team. Okay. You got dreams. There you go. So let me read it. It says here, this is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focus on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision and you will draw success to you. All you ever wish for, even those which seemed a distant dream, are about to manifest. So, yeah, for some of you with this dreams card, maybe, yeah, you're losing patience. And that's not for your highest good, okay? It's not to say that you can't achieve whatever this is that you've been manifesting, but maybe you just got to stay optimistic. You got to exercise patience, all right? To believe that even though it may seem impossible, that you could turn it into reality. This dream that you have. Wow. Let's try to pull up another message for you guys. Rebirth. See? I feel this is related to the idleness card that you just got, because that's the message that I heard for some of you. You're really being encouraged to try new things, to seek out other possibilities, find things that would inspire you. Find things that would actually, uplift you, right? And now we got rebirth. And it says here, reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and then create a new reality. So I feel that's also the reason as to why you got that message. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? So whatever it is that is related to your past, that's only bringing about a lot of negative feelings, emotions, that's no longer serving you. And your guides, your ancestors are encouraging for you to create a new reality for yourself. Life doesn't end there, okay? It's just part of your journey. They just really wanted you to learn from it instead. Okay? You have the power to write a brand new story for yourself. Wow, I love this reading. This is very, very straightforward. Let's pull up this deck. Let's see what's going to come up for you guys. Any other message for the collective, please? Caregiver. Okay, let's read that. It says, we are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well being in the process. So, for some of you with this caregiver, you must be an empath, all right? Or somebody who is very, very supportive, loving, nurturing, and compassionate, always wanting, to be of help to others, all right? Because they have a very big heart. But I feel what is no longer serving you is when you already, start to forget about your own needs. That's not for your highest good. Because remember, life is all about balance. You have to make sure that you also fill your cup. Otherwise, you would feel exhausted or depleted. Okay? So for some of you, that's the message that you really needed to hear coming from your spiritual team. This is a time for you to put your focus on taking good care of your own needs. Do not neglect yourself. That's not for your highest good. Okay? It's okay to help other people, to share love and kindness to other people, but you have to be balanced. You have to look after yourself. Okay? Wow. I so love this reading. So we still have one last deck to pull. Let's see what's going to come up here. Any other message for the collective? And then I'm just going to pull up an affirmation for the collective, by the way. Okay, you got karma. There you go. Very beautiful artwork. Let's read it. Ooh, it says here, someone from the past re-emerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Wow, this one is very specific. No wonder you got a message. Don't let your past hold you back. And I feel that this is not for everybody, but there's definitely someone out there in which maybe a past person's coming back. And I feel that this past person's not really for your highest good. It can be that this person may actually kind of like persuade you or try to charm you. That's more of like what I'm hearing. I'm even hearing this is for someone who has been in a very abusive, toxic, karmic relationship. Okay. I don't know who is this for, but that's what I'm hearing when I saw the message. Okay. And you really needed to hear that. It can be that this person's, again, re-emerging into your life, but you're being given an opportunity to do things differently and to clear away any karma, which is linked, okay, to this relationship that you have with whoever this is. But then again, this is for you to exercise balance, exercise boundaries. That's also what I'm hearing from Spirit. To exercise your power. Maybe in the past, you've given away your power to whoever this is, okay? Make sure that you've learned from your past with this education card. Because again, you may be a very overly giving person because you have a very big and pure heart that maybe this person, no wonder you got the devil card earlier, that maybe this person is going to charm their way. All right, hoping that you're actually going to give them another chance, let's just say, or that they can actually trick you into something. Again, be mindful. All right, this opportunity for you, all right, to be with this person again, not necessarily to be with this person, but the opportunity for you to, reunite with this person is not necessarily because of you have to be together again, but this is just giving you an opportunity to handle things differently, right? As you did in the past. Wow, that is very, very interesting, especially this message for someone out there. All right, so let's pull up an affirmation for you guys using the Universe Has Your Back deck. Not necessarily an affirmation, but a message, okay? Okay. But yeah, it says here, when I lean toward love, I am led. Wow. Isn't that a very, very beautiful message? So I feel that your guides, your ancestors, your angels are reminding you to lean towards love, okay? When you lean towards love, instead of hatred, instead of anger, instead of anything, that is negative, then you're on the wrong path. But when you're actually leaning towards love, right, that you're being led towards the right direction, towards the right path. And I feel this is also kind of like applicable for those who are resonating with you no longer like where you are right now. You may be feeling as if that things are very stagnant. That is just to say that there is a new path, a new opportunity waiting for you to try out, okay? Because maybe, like what I said earlier, your guides are saying, all right, that this is a time for you to embrace fresh new opportunities or new energies. Is more of like what I'm getting. There's something about the past that has been draining the collective. So this is a time for you to embrace new energies. This is a time for you to kind of like, yeah, I'm hearing the word reawaken, okay? Find things that would actually inspire you, uplift you, anything that you really love, okay? If you can still remember at the very start of this reading, that's what I heard. That is something related to your past that is not making you feel happy anymore. That you're not, feeling passionate about it anymore. And that is a sign that you're no longer, all right, um, being encouraged to stay there. Or it's not really for your highest good anymore because you deserve so much better. You deserve something far more better. So, yeah, I feel that for some of you, this is about a career. And maybe, yeah, put your focus on the things that you truly love as well. Things that would really, make you happy and grow as well as a person. So, yeah, that's all I have for the collective. I so love this reading. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope it did help somehow. I'll see you again next week. Bye now.